want to discuss with you another misconception that I hear a lot. Seems that a lot of people think that you're supposed to take your crystals, gemstones, other items, and either put them out in the moonlight or out in the sunlight to cleanse them. This is so not the case. You put them out to charge them, not to cleanse them. Now, granted, if you empower your cleansing water, your sandalwood sea salt, and your water that's been charged and put it in there, then, yes, you could kind of combine a cleansing with a charging. But the sun and the moon charge things. They don't cleanse it. Why do you think the energies get so high at full moon, and that's when the tides come in, and all sorts of other energies, get kind of out of whack because the energies are high at that point before they start diminishing. So this is a time of charging. Now, if you're wanting to cleanse, right, we talked about this before, but I'm going to try to show you a little more. So we're going to take our bowl with our water, okay, which is there. You're going to take and put in 3 little pinches, okay? You're then going to take this and you're going to now charge or empower this salt and water combination. You're making your own form of holy water. So you can use whatever chant that you want, but basically I like to stir it. Make sure, the salt is stirred and dissolved. You want your breath to go across the water. Okay, I'm going to use a chant that I tend to teach people. You can once again use whatever you like. So, salt and water, power to thee, no spell, no unknown purpose be. Not in complete accord with me, and as my will, so mote this be. Okay, notice how I was breathing into the bowl onto the water, right? So, let's just say I am wanting to cleanse this stone. Now, you can do this with your jewelry. Sprinkle it throughout your house, cleanse whatever it is that needs to be cleansed, okay? So, you're going to dip your fingers in, not a handful. We don't want to drown everything, not necessary. Dip your fingers in, and you're going to repeat this chant as you sprinkle your item. Now, you can also dip your item, depending on what it is, if it won't get harmed being in water, okay? So, by salt and water I conjure thee, that there remain within this frame no adverse thought nor enmity. Here my will addressed to thee, and as my will, so mote it be. Okay. Now, if it's something that does not need to stay wet, by all means, take your towel, dry it off. Okay. Now, you can also take this water and put it in the moonlight or the sunlight to allow it to add more energy into this charged solution. To charge it more, okay? It doesn't cleanse the solution, it empowers it some more, okay? So, now, I've already put the incense in here. Going to see if the matches are going to cooperate with me today. Okay. So, with the powdered incense, we put just a little bit in there. And hold your match to it. Now, this is where you want to be very, very careful. All right. So you see all this smoke coming up? If I breathe in right here, I'm going to start choking. So we're going to go over here, and then you want your breath to go through this part right here where the handle is. And we're going to do the same chant. We're just simply going to change salt and water or earth and water to fire and air, okay? So once again, you use whatever you like. This is just the one I like to teach people. By fire and air I conjure thee, that there remain within this frame no adverse thought nor enmity. Here my will addressed to thee, and as my will, so mote it be. Notice I looked away to get some more air. If you have enough air to go all the way through, that's great. If you don't, be sure to look away, okay? Now, we're going to continue to cleanse this item, because now we're going to use the other 2 elements. So, by fire and air I conjure thee, that there remain within this frame no adverse thought nor enmity. Hear my will addressed to thee, and as my will, so mote it be. Now, this crystal is now properly cleansed. Now, if you want it charged, other than you holding it and putting your intent into it, take and lay it in the windowsill where the moonlight shines in, or the sunlight shines in. You know, if you want to put it outside and you live in a safe place, that's fine. And you think the fairies aren't going to run off with it, or an animal or whatever, that's great. All right. But if you also have a window where the moonlight or sunlight comes in, set it in it. Now, sunlight and crystals. Please be careful. Depending on the crystal and its clarity and its facets, it can reflect those sunbeams onto something and start a fire. So please be careful with that. Okay. I want you to come back later going, you told me to put it in the windowsill and this is what happened. Pay attention to what direction things are going, or set it inside of a little box, or, you know, a metal box or something that won't burn, but that will still allow the sunlight to come in. Moonlight, you don't have to worry so much about that. Now, if you're cleansing your house, you're going to do that same chant, sprinkle it around. You're going to carry this, and same thing. It's the same thing you do when you cast a circle, all right, by using your salt and water, and then your fire and air before actually casting the circle. This is how you cleanse and consecrate it, and I will work on trying to teach y'all some of that sometime in the near future. But please do understand the difference in cleansing and charging. You charge with the moon or the sun, not cleanse. All right, so once again, you can charge this water and salt and empower it to actually be stronger and, you know, to aid in your cleansing, but not in place of. All right, so until next time, I'm Lady Starfire, and I appreciate you watching my videos. If you don't mind, if you haven't, click that subscribe. If you want to be notified when I post more videos, be sure to click that bell. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what else I can do to help you on your path. But until next time, blessed be.